Hi guys, welcome back to the Matcam. We've got a full slate of wrestling news to cover today. WWE just announced a big fatal 4-way match for WrestleMania. New stage leaks are circulating. Drew McIntyre is getting brutally honest about promos, and there's a wild dream match on the horizon involving Penta and his own brother. Plus, Bron Breakker's got his sights on Roman Reigns. Let's not waste any time, let's jump into it. Let's kick things off with what might be one of the most stacked mid-card matches at WrestleMania 41. Just before Raw, WWE announced on social media that Bron Breakker will defend his Intercontinental title in a fatal 4-way match against Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. Now, this match feels like it has chaos written all over it. I mean, in the best way. Bron's still new, but he's a freak athlete. Finn Balor, one of the most consistent performers on the roster, especially in big match settings. Then you've got Dom, who's gonna be out there doing whatever it takes to sneak a win or just survive. But then there's Penta, who might just kick somebody's face off and yell "Cero Miedo" all while doing it. WWE adding Penta into this match is low-key a bold move. This could be his WrestleMania breakout moment if they give him room to go nuts. And who knows, Bron Breakker's still green, and this might be where someone like Finn Balor sneaks away with the title. This match could potentially steal the show if they get 15 to 20 minutes. Also announced, and this happened on Raw, we now have a confirmed Women's World Championship match for WrestleMania 41. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair have officially signed the contract for a triple threat match. Adam Pearce was in the ring for the contract signing, and you could feel the tension right away. Io's been a strong champion, but let's be honest, this match is Rhea's to dominate. She's been the face of the division for a reason, but don't count out Bianca. WrestleMania is where she levels up every time. Triple threat matches can be unpredictable, and this one has three totally different styles. You've got Io Sky's high-flying style, Bianca's raw power, and Rhea Ripley's control aggression. This could be one of the sleeper hits of the weekend, especially if they give these three the chance to cook. Alright, now let's talk about WrestleMania 41 stage leaks that hit the internet. So some early photos show a massive circular structure being built over the ring, which is very similar to what they used at WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood. That Halo-style lighting rig gave some of the cleanest shots in recent years, and it looks like they might be doubling down on that vibe. The stage itself looks like little compact compared to the previous years, not super wide or tall like the classic WrestleMania 33 roller coaster setup or the massive pirate ship from WrestleMania 37, but don't let that fool you. Sometimes a tighter setup lets them go more cinematic with entrances and effects. Also, they haven't shown much of the ramp yet, but if WWE is doing anything big with drones or AR again, that could be where the real spectacle comes in. I'm happy to see the final reveal because they always add last-minute details that change the whole vibe. Drew McIntyre gave us one of the realest sound bites in a while. He straight up said he doesn't read off of a script when he cuts a promo. His words were, "No one can tell me how to beat Drew McIntyre. I'm not reading off some stupid piece of paper." This might explain why Drew McIntyre's heel work lately has felt like, authentic. There's this raw, bitter edge to his character, and if he's just going out there speaking from heart, no wonder it's connecting. Compare that to how scripted WWE promos used to be. It's night and day. You can tell Drew McIntyre's taking real life frustration and blending it into the character. It worked for guys like CM Punk, and now it's working for Drew McIntyre. If he keeps the same level of energy going into WrestleMania, it could really be something special. Now here's something that flew under the radar for a lot of people. WWE have partnered up with Getty Images. Getty is now going to exclusively distribute and license WWE's entire library of photos and media assets. That includes weekly shows like Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and all the PLEs, but here's the cool part. They're also opening up access to previously unreleased photos and archives dating back to the 1980s. So for content creators, journalists, and just hardcore fans of wrestling history, this is big. We might start seeing photos from backstage at old school events, dark matches, house shows, and classic rivalries that we've never seen before. It's a smart move, and it shows WWE is getting serious about how they present their brand in the media. Bron Breakker was recently asked who he wants to face in the future, and without any hesitation, he said Roman Reigns. Now obviously that's not something we'll be seeing like next month, but the fact that Bron's thinking that far ahead, love to see it. If WWE builds Bron right and keeps him away from the goofy feuds or stop-start pushes, this could easily be a WrestleMania main event in a year or two. It'd be a perfect power versus power kind of matchup with the old guard versus the future kind of energy. And to wrap it up, this one came from WWE German Digital. Penta says his dream match is a mask versus mask showdown against his own brother Rey Fenix. Now traditionally, mask versus mask matches are a huge deal in lucha libre culture. It's like the ultimate level of respect and rivalry, so the fact that Penta even put that one out there tells you how serious he is. And I'll be honest, I could actually see WWE doing something like this someday. Maybe not next year, but imagine this: WrestleMania 43 or 44, Penta versus Phoenix, career-long brothers, tag partners, finally going one-on-one in a lucha classic with everything on the line. You've already got that real emotional history. All you need is the right moment, and the story, it writes itself. And that's it. That's the full rundown for today. So let me know in the comments, would you like to see Penta versus Phoenix in a mask versus mask match? And who do you think walks out of that Fatal 4-Way match at Mania with the Intercontinental title? As always, drop that like if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one right here on the Matcam.